Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to a random lifestyle vlog. So today's video is going to be all about my first ever experience with Korean skincare. For some reason, I always kind of assume that Korean skincare is going to be more suitable for people like oily skin type, or I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't really do much research about it, or maybe I was just too focused on like other products. But what happened is Stylevana has recently reached out to us and asked if we are interested in like getting some products, testing them out and reviewing them in front of the camera. So I was like, yeah, this is a great opportunity to try out some Korean skincare that I don't really know much about and share my experience with you. That sounds amazing. So I got this massive box, like let me show you. This massive box of goodies, which like I can't believe. Like so many products in here. So I'm going to show you what I've got here. And then I'm just going to test these products for a while, and towards the end of this video I'm just going to get back to you and tell you about my experience, how I feel about these products. So yeah, let's start. So the first product I've got here is a face sheet mask. Obviously that kind of has to be in a Korean skincare kind of box, right? So this is ampoule mask, centella sensitive, and it says here FIF is a science-based skincare brand that pursues skin cleanliness and purity using our own unique formulation. Natural ingredients are processed using innovative chemical engineering technology to improve skin conditions. FIF pledges to use environmentally friendly product packages, as we believe in looking flawless without being harmful to the ecosystem. So there's that. Yes, this is going on my face today. Next up we have something by Heimish. That's, I'm not sure if this is how you pronounce it. This is Marine Care Eye Cream. Total eye care cream, anti-wrinkle and brightening. Like, look how big this is. I mean, where's the size of it? Let me just see. Alright, so when you look inside, the pot is a little bit smaller. So this is more like an eye cream size. This is 30 mils. That's still a large eye cream, right? So it's going to last forever. And then another cool thing, we have this kind of like a massager tool with it. So that is actually really cool. It's quite heavy too. So that is actually really exciting. So do you have any more information about it? Let's see. Miracle Marine Water with healing energy that embraces the limitless vitality of the ocean, purifies and shields your skin from the environmental damages, as well as delivers seaweed nutrients for healthier and clearer skin. This new technology, obtained through the ultrasound low temperature fermentation of seaweeds, was developed by adding liposomes to active ingredients, delivering them deeper into your skin, even in smaller forms. Miracle Marine Water with healing energy that embraces the limitless vitality of the ocean keeps your skin healthier by purifying and shielding it from environmental damage. So yeah, cool. That sounds interesting. Definitely something I want to test out. So the next product is by Mary and May. Believe in Truth. That's what it says here. Hyaluronics Serum. Multi-hyaluronics, fragrance-free, hyper-strength hydration serum with 6 forms of varying molecular weights hyaluronics. That sounds really cool. We have 30 mils over here. Hyaluronic acid is something I use every single day, so that's definitely a cool thing to try for me. So there you go. So yeah, so far I'm actually really happy with the content. Let's see what else we have. So this is Be Plain Cicafull Ampoule 2. This is 50 mils, and what is this? This is how it looks. Let me find a little bit more information. So Be Plain Cicafull Ampoule 2 is a highly concentrated, nourishing ampoule loaded with Centella asiatica extract, a verified ingredient for soothing and protecting sensitive skin. How to use. Soothe your face with toner. Gently apply a few drops on face and neck. Ideally use twice daily in the morning and in evening. Okay, skin irritation test completed. Acne prone skin suitability test completed. That is cool. So that means it's going to be perfect for both sensitive and acne prone skin. So literally like anyone could use this. It is hydrating because I can see there's glycerin in the ingredients list, like straight away. Let me just try and open it now. So there you go. This is how this product looks like. So this is soothing and hydrating. Cool. I mean, you know what? I have dry and sensitive skin, so that sounds like a perfect product for me. Okay, next up we have Picom. This is Kato cream. It protects the skin damaged by external stimuli and creates an environment for healthy skin. Okay, and this is 80 mils. Okay, so they didn't really offer me any samples. It's just like all full sizes, right? So that's amazing. English, please. Where do we have? How to use. Take an appropriate amount of this product and apply evenly on the skin. Okay, so yeah, this is just a face cream, so I'm not sure what I'm actually trying to find here. Cool. So there you go, this is the cream over here. From what I can see, it contains glycerin, so it's going to be hydrating. It contains some antioxidants, so yes, it's going to protect you from like free radicals. It does contain some allantoin, for example, so it's going to be soothing. That actually sounds really interesting. Oh, and ceramides as well. That is very cool. Okay, so yeah, I can't wait to try that one out. We have 2 more products, but one of them is massive, so let's go with this one. Now this is Safe Recipe, and this is panthenol and ceramide SPF 50. Yay! I mean, I love testing new sunscreens, and the fact that we have SPF 50 sunscreen is amazing here. So let's open it up. So there you go. This is the product. It's big. It's 50 ml, so it's going to last me for a while. So this is Safe Recipe by Pestlo. I think this is the brand. Pestlo Safe Recipe Sun Essence. So there's that. So this is perfect for all skin types. Apparently it contains panthenol and ceramides. So yeah, that sounds like a dream cream for me. I do love ceramides in my skincare routine because I have sensitive skin and dry skin as well. So ceramides, they just help to rebuild this like outer barrier of my skin. So everything pretty much I picked up so far is going to be perfect for my skin type. Like, how did they know? So the last thing in my box, which is, I don't think this is the last product, I think it's just the last thing because it probably contains more than one product, is this here. And this is by Hamish Bulgarian Rose Special Set. Yeah, it's a set. Moisturizing special skincare line contains the nutrition of Bulgarian Rose water to smooth out the skin texture and moisturize the skin. Yay! So it's going to be perfect for dry skin again. So yeah, it's like literally tailor-made for me. So this is the set. We have 3 products over here, so let's go with this one first. This is Bulgarian Rose Satin Cream. That sounds gorgeous. That sounds so good. Dual functions, brightening and anti-wrinkle, dermatologist tested. Skin texture care priming cream that hydrates skin and minimizes fine wrinkles and pores. The soft chiffon cream like texture provides moisture into the skin and finish with a silky surface at the same time. Contains 63% rose water skin moisturizing effect. Flower AHA, lactobionic acid improves skin turnover and dead skin cells. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing, you know. I can't wait to try it out. And then we have hydrogel eye patch. Oh, so these are eye patches. Bulgarian Rose Water eye patches. I did not expect that. So yeah, there you go. This is how they look like. Bulgarian Rose Water eye patches. So we have how many of those? 60 eye patches over here. This is so clever. Like, you know, you have this pot of eye patches. You don't have like every single kind of like eye patch set wrapped in plastic, so that is really good. I didn't show you the cream, so let me just do it right now. So this is the cream from this set, and then the last product in the set is Tone Up Sunscreen. Bulgarian Rose Tinted Tone Up UVA UVB Protection SPF 50 plus. There you go. So this is how it looks like, and here we have 30 mils. So this is more like a tinted moisturizer, is it? Let me see. I kind of like need to try it out. Yeah, it has like a rosy hue to it. So yeah, we'll see how this is going to work on me. But yeah, we have another SPF, which is actually really cool because like everyone needs some SPF. So there you go. This is the whole content of the box sent to me by Stylevana. I can't wait to test this out. And so I'm just going to start testing them like tonight. And I'm going to see you in the next part of this video to share my thoughts with you. So I'm back and I have opinions. So I've tested all these products and I'm going to start with the ones that were my favorite. I'm going to talk about like every single thing, but yeah, let's start there. Let's start with my favorites. So the first product I need to mention is the hydrogel eye patches in this pot. Like, This is just so clever. Why do not European brands create it like that? I mean, we do have like every single like eye patch set wrapped separately, which is, I mean, yeah, it just looks very hygienic and all, but at the same time, so much waste, right, with the packaging. And here you have this pot. It's like, it's not really leaking, nothing like that. You have the spatula, so you can just literally just open this up. You have your patches over here. You can just get them with a spatula. I think there are 60 eye patches or 60 pairs. I think there are 60 eye patches, but I'm not really sure. I haven't counted. But yeah, this is a gorgeous idea. I don't really know why more brands don't do that. And this is so much better for the environment, right? So yeah, I'm actually really happy with this product. Definitely one that I would recommend. The next product is this serum over here. So this is B-Plane Cicafull Ampule 2 Relief and Hydrate. And the fact that I'm actually super happy about this serum is that this is a hydrating serum that is mostly focused on glycerin. So the main ingredient here is glycerin, and to be honest, recently it's been so difficult for me to find anything with glycerin, which I actually prefer as my hydrator. Hyaluronic acid has been so popular, and I know that there are people who don't really tolerate hyaluronic acid that much. I personally don't mind it, but I do prefer how glycerin actually feels on my skin. So this serum contains mostly glycerin. It does contain some form of hyaluronic acid as well, but it's mostly like a glycerin serum, and you can actually tell that. You can tell it by how it feels on your skin. So that one definitely going to be one of my favorites. I'm definitely thinking about repurchasing this one once I run out. Really nice hydrating serum, and if you haven't tried glycerin before as your hydrator, you should give it a go, definitely. So another one of my favorites is this Marine Care Eye Cream. So this cream is actually quite rich. It's actually green as well. So maybe if you have like maybe some redness around your eyes, it can maybe give you some color correcting. I'm not really sure because I don't really have that particular problem. So I'm not really sure whether this is going to be color correcting or not. But this is quite a rich, nourishing cream, which is my type of cream. I love my creams to have more substance. If you prefer gel-like, very kind of lightweight creams, this is obviously not going to be for you, but I actually love it. I love the fact that it's actually really nourishing, feels really nice. And another great thing about it is that it comes with this kind of like a massager, and like also on this side, I don't know if you can see that, but there's this kind of like a spatula. And then you have this kind of massager thing, which is cold, and if you just use this with your eye cream, it also like the puffs and helps you like soothe your eyes. So this is a great cream for sure. My next favorite product is this cream over here, and this is Bulgarian Rose Satin Cream by Hamish. So the main ingredient of this cream is rose water. It has this lovely satin-like texture, but it's at the same time it's actually quite nourishing. It absorbs really quickly. This is a perfect daytime cream, especially if you have a little bit drier skin. I'm not sure how this would work on someone with oily skin, but I can just only speak for myself, obviously. I find this one amazing. It's not, you know, too heavy. It's not too, it doesn't make your skin like look oily or anything like that. But at the same time, it is quite nourishing, which I love. This cream also contains niacinamide, it contains vitamin C, it contains some like mild acid, so it's going to be quite brightening for your skin, but it's very gentle as well, so yeah. That's definitely one of my favorites. And then the last, I think it's the last of my favorites, yeah. The last product in my favorites category, and this is the Safe Recipe Panthenol and Ceramide SPF 50+ by Pestlo. There's this one. So here's the thing about SPF 50 products. They usually cause one or the other issue. So either they make me look like ashy white. That's like the worst look I can get. Like they leave this kind of like white residue on my skin. It just looks like, I don't know, it just looks so bad. The other option is that they are very kind of like oily, and even though I have dry skin, they seem to leave this kind of like an oily residue on my skin. And then, you know, when you have dry skin, you are like, well, you know, maybe having like oily skin is not that bad because at least it's like always hydrated and everything. But then when you have this like oily kind of SPF on your face, and you kind of understand how people with oily skin feel. So out of these two, I do prefer to be like shiny and oily rather than like have this like white cast on my face, but neither of these situations is perfect. This sunscreen is perfect because for some reason it doesn't leave this white cast, and it also doesn't make me look shiny. It's actually maybe even slightly mattifying, I would say. It absorbs super quickly. It looks really lovely on your skin. I mean, it looks like it's not there, right? So that's the perfect option for me. And it does contain panthenol and ceramide, so it's going to be slightly soothing, and also it's going to help you rebuild this kind of light outer layer that protects your skin. So yeah, that's why it's one of my favorites. Okay, so let's talk about the other product now. So we have this sheet mask, or the empty packaging. It was a nice sheet mask. It was like a classic sheet mask and not the hydrogel one. It's soothing. It does contain glycerin as well. It seems like Korean products are based on glycerin quite heavily, which is actually really surprising, and that kind of makes me feel like I want to explore them a little bit more. Really nice hydrating mask, but when it comes to like face masks in general, like sheet masks, I really like them, but I don't really get like too excited with them. For me, like most of them are good. And just that. Like, I don't think I've encountered like many face sheet masks that were above good or like beyond good. They're mostly like good, and that's how I kind of like, you know, think of them. So that's the reason why it's not in my favorites. It's just a nice face mask, right? So there's nothing really that you can add to it. It does contain glycerin if you're interested as a main hydrator, so there's that. So next up we have this P-Calm Keto Cream. Protects the skin damaged by external stimuli, and it creates an environment for healthy skin. So it does that. And this is a really lovely cream, don't get me wrong. But first of all, I'll probably prefer this to be a little bit like more nourishing for my skin. And also I do feel like I prefer this one over here. So that's the reason why this is not in my favorites. So this cream actually contains glycerin, contains some niacinamide. It also contains some allantoins. I think this is going to be perfect. I mean, it actually says here that's perfect for problematic skin, so this could be maybe a great cream if you have like acne prone skin. To me, like slightly too lightweight, but that doesn't bother me that much because I can just use a heavier serum underneath it. It's just, you know, I do prefer the other one a little bit more, and that's why it's not in my favorites. Okay, so moving on, we have two more products. A hyaluronic acid serum. This is Mary and May Believe in Truth. I don't know why, but that makes me laugh. It's like a little bit like X-Files kind of like vibe. Hyaluronic serum, hydrators, multi-hyaluronic, fragrance free. There's that. So I keep repeating this. Hyaluronic acid is not an expensive ingredient, right? So there is no reason whatsoever to pay, I don't know, hundreds of pounds for a hyaluronic acid serum. And the fact that companies try to tell you that you know, it is expensive because it contains like different like molecular weights of like hyaluronic acids and stuff like that. So look at this now. You have this hyaluronic acid serum that contains 6 forms of varying molecular weights hyaluronics. See, there's literally no reason to pay hundreds of pounds when you can buy something for a fraction of that price. That's just as good. It's a nice hyaluronic acid serum. I don't think hyaluronic acid serum needs to be like, you know, overpaid for. Invest your money in good vitamin C or retinol serum. Hyaluronic acid serum, this is going to be just as good as any for you. And it does contain 6 different molecular weights of hyaluronics in it, so yeah, I mean, what more you can need. But all in all, I think this is a really nice hyaluronic acid serum. Okay, the last product in my box is this Hamish Tone Up Sunscreen, Bulgarian Rose and Tinted Tone Up, SPF 50. So there's that. And the reason why this is not amongst my favorites is that this actually gives you this kind of like a rosy glow on your skin. And for some people, this might be the fact that they will actually love it. For me, I don't think I like it on myself that much. I guess this kind of works with the kind of glass skin vibe in general. It's working quite nicely for under your makeup because then it gives you this kind of glow from within thing. But just by itself on top of my regular kind of like face cream, it's a little bit too shiny for me. And the fact that it's this kind of a rosy glow, I don't know, maybe if this was more like a champagne-y kind of colors, maybe it would work better with my skin tone. But the rosy glow, I'm not a massive fan of. It doesn't look ugly or anything. It doesn't look too much, but I just would prefer this to be kind of plain, and that's why the other sunscreen isn't my favorite and this one is not. All in all, I'm definitely going to use it up for under my makeup because that works quite nicely. So all in all, looking at all the products I got from Stylevana, there's not a single product I didn't like, which is amazing. Like, some of them I like more than the others, but I think the selection of products were actually really nice. Thank you very much, Stylevana, for sending these to me. You definitely inspired me to dig a little bit more in Korean skincare. I feel like, yeah, first of all, I mean, I'm really loving the fact that so many products have glycerin in it, and I'm actually really surprised how good some of these products are. So, all in all, I'm actually really happy that I got this chance to start my journey with Korean skincare. What do you guys think? Let me know. Have you tried any of like Korean skincare brands? Have you tried any of the products I showed you today? What are your thoughts? I would love to know them. Thank you very much for watching. For more beauty related content, check those videos here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.